Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. I hope that all of you are good and safe and sound at home. Students, today we are going to deal with the present continuous tense, as the name of this tense is telling you that it talks about that action that is going on, that is continue at the present time. Let me tell you in detail. The present continuous tense is used for actions happening now. For an action that is unfinished, this tense is also used when the action is temporary. So this tense actually talks about the actions that are going on right now, this time, the actions that are unfinished, and the actions that are not permanent, that are temporary. Talking about the identification, students, so in Urdu जुमले के आखिर में रहा है, रही है और रहे हैं वगैरह आता है. फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल, मैं आराम कर रहा हूँ, वो जलसे की क़यादत कर रहा है. सो दीज आर द एग्जाम्पल्स इन उर्दू for present continuous tense. If we talk about the form of verb, students, so we use first form of verb plus ing in present continuous tense. For example, eating, swimming, running. Talking about the helping verb, students, so we use is, am, are as a helping verb in present continuous tense. We use is with he, she, and it, am with I, and are with we, you, they, or you may say plurals. Moving towards the structure of the sentence, students, so first comes affirmative sentences. Affirmative sentences are basically the positive with simple one sentences. So the structure for these sentences of present continuous tense, we follow this one structure. We write first subject, then comes helping verb, then we write first form of verb plus ing, and then comes object. For example, I am doing work, she is playing badminton, they are going London, we are reading books, Ali is writing thesis. So these are the examples of affirmative sentences and are telling you that what is the structure of affirmative sentences for the in present continuous tense. Moving on towards the negative sentences, students, when you want to negate something, you use the word not. In English and in Urdu you use nahi. So the structure for these type of sentences in present continuous tense is we write first subject and then comes helping verb as in affirmative sentences, but here we use not after the helping verb in negative sentences. Then comes first form of verb plus ing, and then comes object. For example, I am not doing work, she is not playing badminton, they are not going London, we are not reading books, Ali is not writing thesis. So these are the examples of negative sentences. If we talk about the structure of interrogative sentences, students, so in this is the structure that we follow in interrogative sentences of present continuous tense. We write first helping verb, then comes subject, then we write first form of verb plus ing, then comes object. At the end we write here or put here question mark because it's a interrogative sentence. For example, am I doing work? Here is the question mark. Is she playing badminton? Are they going London? Are we reading books? Is Ali writing thesis? So there are question marks at the end of these sentences. So these are the examples for interrogative sentences and are telling you about the structure of interrogative sentences of present continuous tense. Okay, let me tell you one more thing, student, that you can use present continuous tense in different types of situations. For example, the first one situation is here, that if the action is happening right now, the situation in which the action is happening right now at the moment. For example, Ali is sleeping. So this is the action that is happening right now at the moment. So you can use this tense in this situation. Secondly, here comes temporary situation. Temporary, the situations that are not permanent. For example, I am staying with friend these days. I am staying with friends for a few days. So this is the temporary situation. That is not a permanent situation. You live or you stay at your own home, not in your with your friend. So this is a temporary situation. You can use the present continuous tense in this situation. Next comes here for the annoying habits. You can use the tense in this type of situation to describe the annoying habits. For example, you are always losing your keys. You are constantly losing your keys. So you can use this tense to describe these type of things in this situation. All right, next comes the definite future plan. This is the situation in which we plan something. You plan something. For example, I am meeting you later. I am meeting you this week. So you can use the present continuous tense in this situation as well. Next comes the last one is changing situation, in which the situation is changing. For example, the weather is improving. The weather is improving gradually. So these are actually the situation, students, in which you can use this present continuous tense, right, students? Okay, this is your homework. Practice these sentences on rough notebooks. So you need to practice these sentences on your rough notebooks, and including these forms of verbs, students, you need to memorize or learn these forms of verbs, right? I hope that all of the points are clear, students. Learn these forms of verbs and practice those sentences. Thank you very much.